So, do you love Christmas movies? I love Christmas movies. So this is a video about my top 10 favourite Christmas movies. Now, I did this video before 2 years ago, but I looked back and I thought, you know, this video doesn't look really Christmassy. There's a bit of Christmas music, but it didn't look Christmassy. So now it is Christmassy. I've got a tree and all. So, my top 10 favourite Christmas movies, and if these, and hopefully these recommendations will urge you to pick up some of these films and watch them yourself. So, my top 10 favourite Christmas movies. Here goes. Number 1. It's a Wonderful Life. So to give you a quick rundown of the plot, because probably none of you have ever heard of it from my generation, George Bailey, played by the amazing James Stewart, is a man who has spent all his life helping people, and after some financial problems and worries, considers taking his own life. That is until an angel named Clarence shows him what the world would have been like if he'd never been born, and that leads to one of the greatest moments and endings in cinema history. It's just fantastic because he realises the world would be a terrible place without him, and the ending where he runs home to embrace his family and everyone helps him is just, it's fantastic. So I love the message behind this movie, that message of the power of love and family, you know, it's a fantastic movie, and it's a theme that plays throughout. Just there's so many moments where you see his last conversation with his father, his romance with Mary, it's fantastic. Just the message of love and hope and family is just, it's a powerful theme throughout the movie. It's just so beautiful. And James Stewart and Donna Reed, oh my god, they are fantastic. And James Stewart he was the perfect choice to play this role. He was fantastic. We root for him, we cheer for him, we despair when he's about to take his own life, but we cheer him throughout. And his scenes with Donna Reed as Mary they're amazing. She was the perfect choice for his love interest. It's iconic and phenomenal. Their performances on screen, they're just absolutely iconic and beautiful and phenomenal. So guys, seriously, I advise you to check this one out. It's just absolutely amazing. Number 2, White Christmas. So what can you say about White Christmas? It's a fun, whimsical, a little bit cheesy, but it's a really good feel-good festive musical. So just to give you a quick plot rundown, because probably there's another one you've never heard of. These 4 groups, 2 singers, 2 men and 2 women, go down to the state of Vermont run by an old army general who the 2 lads, played by Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye, know. The inn's in financial problems, so they put together a big gala extravaganza show to save the inn, and it's fantastic. And it's all about the theme of helping others throughout. It's just amazing the way they put aside everything to help the old general. I think it's just so sweet. And when he comes out at the end of the movie, when he comes out and everyone's all in their army uniforms and they salute and do that for him to make him feel that he's respected and loved, I thought was just amazing. So that theme of helping others and working together and all, it's fantastic. And the songs are just beautiful, such as White Christmas, The Best Thing Happened When You're Dancing, Counting My Blessings. They're so good and so memorable. And the ending where they're singing White Christmas in the Santa style outfits and the snow in snowy Vermont in the background is just beautiful. I love that. That is probably my favourite part of the whole movie. Now I know it sounds a bit rude to say your favourite part of the movie was the end, but I mean it in the visual sense, where it just makes you feel so warm and so Christmassy. This is just a brilliant movie. So I suggest you check it out. It'll have you singing the songs till next Christmas. Number 3. Now of course you'll all know this one, Home Alone. Now I never really got into this one as a kid. I never really watched that much, but in the last few years as an adult, I've started watching it again, and I love watching it. It's just so funny and so, like, we all would have loved at that age to have had the house to ourselves at Christmas. Yes, but no, it's just, and like Macaulay Culkin he's fantastic in this. He plays a lovable, feisty little hero who we all cheer for against the bad guys. So it's a great movie to watch. And funny, one of the things he says at the start, which is really funny, is when I get married and have kids, I'm living alone. I don't know how that works, but it's just really funny. But it's the perfect thing to chill out with at Christmas time, to chill out with a hot cup of tea and a nice warm blanket. It's a nice thing to chill out with. It's a Christmas classic. It's like Hocus Pocus at Halloween. You have to watch it at Christmas. It's just so great. Now, and it's just the best sequences are where he's outwitting the bad guys, where he puts ice on the stairs, heats up the doorknobs, all those little things. It's just so funny when they get their asses kicked. It is so funny. And it's in 90s. It makes me feel like because I was born in the 90s, so it makes me feel like a 90s kid again. So I love the feel this movie gives you of remembering your 90s childhood. So I just love that. So it's a Christmas classic, so I definitely would recommend it. Number 4, The Muppet Christmas Carol. This is iconic. This is an amazing film. whoever came up with the idea of putting the Muppets together with with Charles Dickens' book was a fucking genius, excuse my language. But no, I love this movie, I love the songs, and everyone what I love about this is everyone was so perfectly cast. Like Kermit the Frog as Bob Cratchit, that was perfect casting, that was amazing. But it's the perfect Muppets Christmas movie. You know, you love the characters, you love the songs, and you start at the start, you hate Scrooge, who's played to perfection by Michael Caine, you hate him, but you go on to love him, and at the end you just want to give him a big hug when he's saved on. It's fantastic. And what do you call them again? Rizzo and Gonzo as the narrators. They're so funny. Because it's so funny, whenever Gonzo's trying to tell the story, Rizzo's like, how does he do that? How does he know what's going on? And Gonzo's constantly like, no, Rizzo, storytellers are omnipotent. They know what's going to happen. And he's like, yeah, sure. And he's like, oh, how does he do that? But it's so funny. And I love in this, it shows how, for the Scrooge character, he's never really understood Christmas or what it's about. So he's shown what the true meaning of it is. And I thought that was a really good way to approach the characters. You know, Michael Caine was brilliant in this. I loved him in it, and I just think it's a fantastic movie. I love it to bits. I loved it as a child, and I will love it till I am 90. So that is how much I love this movie. Number 5, The Nightmare Before Christmas. So technically Tim Burton said it's a Halloween movie, but I still think it works in a Christmassy sense because it's got a Christmas theme to it. But this is stop motion animation done right. None of the CGI, you weirdo frozen rubbish you see today. This is stop motion done right. This film had me mesmerized as a child. The animation and stop motion animation was beautiful. It just stuck out to me as a child. I loved it. And I loved all the characters. Like, my two favorites are Jack and Sally. I just think they're so perfect. And the songs are they're so perfect. I just think so, you know, but I loved watching this as a kid, and I will watch it, like I said with the other movie there, I will watch it till I'm 80, till I am 90. I love this movie. I think it's fantastic. Like, I love how Jack tries to bring Christmas to Halloween Town, and it's all about, for him, he's lost sense of his identity, he doesn't know what he's doing with himself, and through trying to bring Christmas to Halloween Town and sort of messing up, he realizes his true identity, realizes this is who I am. Why did I ever question that? I love who I am. I love that message behind the movie. So no, this is fantastic, and I love the songs. Each song is just so fantastic. So check it out. So number 6, The Munsters Scary Little Christmas. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a DVD copy of it, but I do have it on my tablet. So just to give you a quick plot rundown, the Munsters are now living in California, based on the 1960s TV show of the Universal-style monsters who live in suburbia. And Eddie is feeling depressed because away from Transylvania, he misses home. So they come up with a plan to help him to bring a Transylvanian-style Christmas to Mockingbird Heights. And in the process, Grandpa accidentally zaps Santa Claus from the North Pole to California, which is not the smartest idea in the lead up to Christmas. And it's all about trying to get him back, trying to get everything sorted. So the monsters have to work together and save Christmas. But it's a fun little film to watch. Like, I know it doesn't have the original cast, but I loved watching it as a kid, and it introduced me to the monsters, and then after seeing that I watched the TV show, so it introduced me to the monsters, and it's such a fun little film. And the cast attempt to bring back that iconic sense you got from the original characters, but no, I just love watching it, and it was a film I loved watching as a kid. I remember I would rent it all the time from Video Box, which was the rental place in Uri, but even not just at Christmas, I would rent it all the time because I loved watching it. So even if it's you love a film so much, like even if it's only a Christmas film and you watch it outside Christmas, but no, I loved watching it. No, I just think it is so fun to watch, and again, as I said, it reminds me of my childhood. So no, I love watching it, and the cast do a terrific job in trying to bring to life the iconic characters, and it's fantastic to watch. Number 7, and my top favourite Christmas movie ever is, as I said in the previous video, The Grinch. I love this movie, I swear to God. Jim Carrey is fantastic. It's such a fantastic movie to watch. I love it. I love the story, and how Cindy Lou, that even though the Grinch does look fierce and frightening, she sees the beauty and the better person, or better Grinch within him. And I love that how she tries to bring that out, and how he is able to reconnect with the spirit of Christmas also. I just love watching this. And Jim Carrey, oh my god, he is fantastic in this. He plays the role to absolute perfection. I love him in this. I think this is one of his best movies, but he's so funny. Like, I swear to God, I know practically every line from this movie. It's just so funny. Like, every who down in Whoville loved Christmas a lot, but the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. That is just how much I know this film off by heart. I just love this film so much. And I read the book as a kid, so I love the book. So that's why I love this. I just love this so much. And there's a message against Christmas commercialism in it, which is really cool. So it's sort of like Christmas isn't about the gifts or the lights or all the plastic material things. It's about family and love and hope and all those important things. So I love that little message. Like, Christmas movies today don't do that anymore. But this movie, it's the perfect movie. Like when I get married and have kids, I'm going to make Dan watch it. This is going to be a Christmas tradition. We're going to watch this every Christmas, and maybe sometimes not at Christmas. But no, I love this film. I loved it when I first saw it, and I love it today. It's my favourite Christmas movie. I love it to bits. Jim Carrey is a legend in this, and I love him. So if you have not seen this, and if you haven't, I'm very disappointed, as Buddy the Elf would say. You disgust me. How can you live with yourself? So if you haven't seen this, see it. It is fantastic. I love it. It is the best Christmas movie ever. Number 8, Elf. I love Will Ferrell in this. This is why I love this movie so much. I love Will Ferrell in this. He plays Buddy the Elf so perfectly. Like, he plays this lovable, adorable guy who thinks he's an elf. And it's so funny when he comes from Christmas land, Christmassy North Pole to New York, and also his charming, optimistic, goofy atmosphere. It clashes so well with the seriousness of New York. It's just so funny, and it's just, he drives this whole picture forward. But as I said, he is just so funny in it, and he's so fun. I love him in this. Like, he's so fun. Like, when he like all those iconic moments that are so well, like, oh, Santa, oh my God, or here, Santa's coming. Like, I mean, he is so funny in this. I think this is his funniest movie ever. Not Step Brothers. This is his funniest. I just really love this. He says he would never do a sequel, although if you ask me, does Elf need a sequel? Like, I think the first movie stands alone. Is just so memorable and iconic, and even all the other stuff in it, like his romance with Judy, connecting with his father and all, and helping Santa save Christmas. I think I love this movie. I just love it so much. I think it's probably my second favorite. I think it's my second favorite. But no, this movie is just so much fun to watch. It's good for a laugh, and it's good for a bit of Christmas cheer, so check it out. Number 9, The Polar Express. So, what I say I love about this movie is that it's all about the whole idea of belief in, because as children we believed Santa was real. And this movie taps into that childhood nostalgia belief of Santa, and that's what it's about. The belief in Santa and the belief in the spirit of Christmas. So I love those themes, and how the boy goes on to, like, he's so skeptical about Santa, and then when he finally gets to meet, he finally believes, not just in Santa, but in the true meaning of Christmas, and that is symbolised through the bell from Santa's sleigh. But no, I think what this movie is so good about is it reminds us, now me as a 26-year-old adult, it reminds me of what it was like to be a kid, to believe in Santa. It reminds me so much of that. And that's what I love about it. It reminds you of what it was like to be, sorry, I'm repeating myself here, but it reminds you of what it was like to be a kid, to believe in Santa. It's just so wonderful. And the music in it, like that theme that plays throughout, the dun, dun, dun. I'm sorry, I can't really do it, but no, I just love this movie. I just think it's fantastic. And number 10, last but not least, A Christmas Carol, the 2009 version. So I love the visual sound of this. I love all the visuals of the Victorian style Christmas stuff, but I love how much it addresses the story and stays true to Dickens' work. So no, I really enjoy this one because it's really good, and Jim Carrey does just such a fantastic job of playing Scrooge. You know, I love this, and there's so many good moments in it, like the moments where you hear Marley's ghost coming up, the ghost of Christmas past, present and future. No, I just think it's so powerfully and so well done. Like, Jim Carrey plays the perfect Scrooge, and the emphasis he gives to important parts of the movie, such as, I think my best moment of Scrooge moment of this movie is when he's at the grave of what could be his death, or no way, when he's with the future and sees the grave with his name on it. He says, "I'm not the man I was. Why show me this if I'm past all hope?" and I think it's just so I think that's the most powerful way I've ever heard that line delivered. Just so perfect, because it really shows that Scrooge has seen the error of his ways and is ready to repent. So no, Jim Carrey is fantastic in this. No, I just love this movie. I think it's fantastic, and I just love watching it at Christmas. It's just such a perfect film to watch. I love watching it at Christmas Eve as well, so it's a perfect thing to watch at Christmas Eve. So definitely would recommend you check it out. Okay, so guys, that is my top 10 picks for my top 10 favourite films of Christmas. So thank you for checking out this video, and stay tuned for any more festive videos I have coming up. Bye!